great effort by our guys. I thought that we were aggressive, we were unselfish, shared the ball. After the first 4 or 5 minutes of on offense, we did a great job of attacking opportunities into the rim. I thought our ability to sprint the floor and space the floor, left a lot of space for our post guys. Threw it in. I thought we moved well. Defensively, they got off to a pretty good start. They scored 10 points in the first 4 minutes, but I thought we got better after that. Reyes did a pretty good job of getting that ball to the front of the rim and kind of just moving us out of the way. But as the game went on, I thought that we gave a lot more resistance at the rim. Did a pretty good job. Defensive rebound the ball. I think they ended up with 9 offensive rebounds, but Reyes had 5 in the first half and ended up with 5. So good. I think that good for our psyche, good for our confidence. Now we understand the challenge of turning this thing around and playing another road game. So we have not had the same feel to us, to our team on the road as we have at home, and hopefully we can find that ability to get teams on their heels in their own gym. So we'll see if we can do that. That'll take any questions.
Let's start offensively for you, and then you had a segment where you made 12 in a row offensively. Finish the half of the strong. What's that, do you think, changed that point that it started working?
Well, I think that we just made more aggressive attacking plays. We got the ball to Eric 3 or 4 times, and Eric had space, and he was 12, 15 feet away from the basket, and I think kind of settled for some shots, and we missed them. Yo did a good job of offensive rebound, 1 or 2, and getting back in, but I just think we did a better job of attacking them and getting to the rim and taking basically a higher percentage shot in transition. Got wide open a couple times, and I think Nick hit a big 3 in transition early to start it. I just really believe that when this team plays with the right mindset and they're aggressively attacking and sharing the ball, that we're much better offensively.
How close is Elijah Bryant now to what you saw for kind of the past year that you were hoping to see earlier?
He's still a ways away. I mean, I think that he's playing better. I think he's played really well here in the Marriott Center, and now the progression and what you do and how you grow. And I saw some really good things from him tonight. Besides scoring, I thought he did a really good job of defensive presence on Murray. And then I saw just his speed in transition of just running. He just kind of, got it all going and got a couple offensive rebounds. Just being really physical, posted up, really physical. And that just shows you that he's got more confidence in how it's coming along. So.
Nick Emery broke Drew Fredette's string of games with 3-pointers. Kind of speak to that. He had 29 in a row for him.
Wow. That's good. If you can break any of Jimmer's records, probably bring something good. So 29 straight games, huh? So must have been that's obviously we only played 20 games this year, so days back to last year. Well, Nick is a really aggressive player. I thought tonight that he got himself in a little bit of foul trouble, but he had a real tough defensive assignment, and I think that's where he's really growing. He's growing in his ability to take the tough defender and still be able to score, for us to help us. And I think Elijah can help take some of that pressure off of Nick as far as the defensive assignments are concerned, but, you know, I think we're still a little bit away from Elijah being at full strength, and not so much physically, but just the whole, you know, feel of the game and where he fits and, you know, and how he's going to help this team.
Dave, you went back with TJ in the first half after he had 2 fouls and came out. Is that kind of a philosophical switch for you, or?
No, we sat Elijah and Nick the whole half the other day, and I thought that it was too long, and so we talked about it as a staff, and you know, they're all, you know, pretty inexperienced guys, but we got to trust them in certain spots where we can keep them and their mind and the body in the game. I think it's easier for an older guy to sit for a while and then come back and play. A younger guy, I think they need to stay in there and compete, and hopefully that we don't get burned by it. But I think it's something that we probably need to do a little bit. It's been a real reoccurring theme for us on the road to get in foul trouble. And we got to, first of all, break that, but if we do get in foul trouble, just manage it better.
Coach, your 2 conference losses this season have been on the road, and then the next game you come back home and win by 29 points in both of those instances. Is the difference simply just coming back home and having that home court advantage, or how's this team practice and attack after a loss?
Well, if it was, I don't know, you know, this team has got some real unique characteristics to it, and that you really like, and I do believe that without, you know, talking about it all the time and kind of trying to explain it, that I think that when you have confident young players, that if they handle it right, that they can respond to a disappointment. I think the biggest issue is that right now there's just no question, if you follow us around, if you travel with us, if you've been with us, that we're not the same team outside of our building as we are inside of our building. It's getting late here. We've got to figure out how to do that. And even the one conference win that we had, we're the same team. We found a way to make some shots late to win it. But hopefully we can kind of find a new attitude and a new execution to us when we go out here on Saturday. It'll be a challenge, though. I mean, we've got a lot of things. We beat Pacific here pretty good. And, you know, they're a very good home team. They led for, I think, 33 minutes in the Gonzaga game when Gonzaga played at Pacific. So it's going to be a challenge. We'll have to go get it.
Coach, your team heavily out-rebounded Pepperdine tonight and had 16 points, second chance. What do you attribute that?
I think there's no question that, you know, one of our top 3 things tonight was to be the aggressor, to be the aggressive team, the guys, and challenge each guy to kind of lead out in that area. I thought Yo was terrific in his ability to go track down balls. Eric was good. And then our guards were pretty good at getting in there and chasing down some of those longer rebounds. But that's a mindset. That's something that you can control as a player, how consistent you are at that. I think that the games where we don't seem to be as good rebounding, it's a physical point of attack, and then we stop instead of kind of play through that and give a second and third effort. And I thought tonight we did a better job of that.
Okay, we good?
Okay, thanks, guys.